Oh, Arabian Nights, oh, Arabian Night, the one that I had last night while watching Aladdin at night. I bring a new video for you to see today. Because Aladdin was awesome. A whole new vid. A brand new review for you to see. I don't know why I changed from one to the other song today. Arabian Nights. I don't know. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mystery Room, boy. Aladdin, bring me the lamp. Oh my god, I am back with another review, or thoughts and review, whatever I'm gonna call this thing. I don't know yet. I have no idea. I'm still working on it, guys, so give me a break. Anyways, Aladdin 2019, the live action remake, or live action adaptation of the original 1992 Disney's Aladdin cartoon film. What did I think about it? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I watched the trailers for this movie, I was like, nope. Guy Ritchie he messed this shit up. I don't think that I'm gonna like this thing. I'm like with every single trailer, including the Genie's Prince Ali song, I was skeptical. I was like, God damn it, they ruined this. Now keep in mind, I like I said in First Strike, the show that I do every Friday playing video games. I have not watched the original 1992 film in basically more than 20 years, I believe. I really know. I know that I haven't watched it in a very long time, probably 20 years, like I said. But I have seen it at least once, I think. This is one of those Disney movies that I didn't watch that much. Not like Sword in the Stone, Aristocats, Hercules. Aladdin wasn't one of the ones that I watched that much. At least I'm trying to remember how many times I could have seen it, and I just don't remember that much. So yeah, I basically went into this movie almost kinda sorta blind. I do know about Aladdin and the story of Aladdin because of Kingdom Hearts. You have to play that world of Agrabah in both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 and 2 or 3 other of the spin-off games. So I'm not completely blank on the Aladdin thing. What did I think? Like I said, I was going in with low expectations. I had heard a lot of critics talk a lot of stuff, saying that they didn't like it that much, that it was just okay and whatnot. And I left the theater immensely positive and surprised at what I had seen because I really liked this movie. It's not without its flaws, no movie is, but I actually enjoyed this more than a couple of other movies that came out this year, which is a huge shocker for me because I wasn't expecting that. Maybe sometimes it's good to go with low expectations for movies, so that they can surprise you and subvert your expectations. And especially when critics are throwing it left and right and all that. They're good. Aladdin, I really liked. I don't know his name. Masad. I don't know, something like that. I'll probably put the name down here or something. He was pretty good as Aladdin. Obviously, it's not my Aladdin. My Aladdin is the one from basically the movie and the cartoons, and he reprised his role for Kingdom Hearts, I believe. The one that voices him, that's my Aladdin. I really like that one. But this one did a great job, actually, portraying Aladdin and being He wasn't as charming as in the cartoon when he's like Aladdin, where Aladdin has like little bit more of confidence in himself in the movie. I want to say, this one is much more down to earth. He's much more. I don't know. I kind of found him a little bit more relatable, personally, as someone who has sometimes difficulty talking to, trying not to be awkward around people. There was one very hilarious scene where he was trying to be the prince in front of the princess and the sultan and all that, and it was just. He said something at one point that the entire theater, including myself, we all did this collectively. Like you could literally hear people just hitting their faces with their palm because of what he said. But I liked him. He was really good. He was hilarious and all that. I don't know if he was the actual one singing the songs, but if it was him, he was pretty good too. Not in the same caliber as Naomi Scott. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a lovely girl. I've always liked Jasmine, the character of Jasmine from Aladdin. She's one of my favorite princesses. But Naomi Scott now made her own Jasmine, and I prefer this Jasmine to the cartoon one. There's been a lot of this whole empowerment movement and girl power and all that, and I'm all in for it. I've been years begging for more video games and more movies for strong females to take over and take center stage. But the way that sometimes they do it is shoving it down our throats. Just like, don't make it so on the nose, so beating it over your head. Do it subtle. Do it. I don't want to spoil the movie. Just know that the way that they did it in this movie, I really liked it. I really liked her Jasmine's story arc in this movie, which diverts from the original one, a little bit, or quite a bit actually. And I really like what they did in this one. She wasn't the damsel in distress that she was for most of the original. In this one, she was her own self. But yeah, I really, really loved Naomi Scott. She was my favorite character out of everything in this movie. Her singing. My god. Oh my god. They gave Jasmine a song in the original movie. Jasmine didn't have any songs to herself. Like, we had Prince Ali for Aladdin, a friend like me for Genie, and I forget the name of the other one that Aladdin sings. But Jasmine didn't have any songs in the original, but here they gave her one song that they used 2 times. I've seen that a lot of critics say that the second time that she sings it, it's kind of forced in and shoo-in. And no, I actually really loved how they set that part up. Could it have been a little bit better? Maybe, but I absolutely loved what they did with the song. The song is called Speechless. Go listen to that song. I love the song. That song, I'm gonna be hearing that song in repeat like over and over and over until I get sick of it, just like I got sick of Let It Go. It's basically the new Let It Go, but I just hope that they don't burn it to the ground just like they did with Let It Go, because this song is so beautiful and I really loved it. And Naomi Scott just, beautiful, man. She really was something, man. I really, really loved it. And obviously she's definitely a princess. I'll give her that. Definitely so beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Anyways, moving on. The blue elephant that has been plaguing this movie since they first revealed that Will Smith was gonna take over as the genie. How was he? He was good. I actually really liked him. CGI wasn't that great in this movie. It was very apparent at times, and that's gonna be one of my complaints soon. But Will Smith as the genie, actually doing genie stuff and non-genie stuff, I really loved his performance as genie. Obviously, he's no Robin Williams, but if I'm perfectly honest, since I've only watched Aladdin, the original one, I keep saying this, the original one, the 1992 one, since I've only watched it one time, once, I kind of don't have that much of a nostalgia for Robin Williams as the genie. I don't know who was the replacement for him in the Return of Jafar straight to DVD or straight to video movie, or in the subsequent video games like in Kingdom Hearts. The one who voices Genie in those games, that's my Genie. That's the one that I most associate the voice with. The ow. That sounds a little bit close to Robin Williams. May he rest in peace. But it's not completely Robin Williams esque. So that one is my Genie. So I really don't have that much of a nostalgia for the Robin Williams one. And in case you're wondering, I'm gonna do a video just like I did with John Wick, me watching the movie again, or for the first time in 20 years, whatever. Anyways, I really like Will Smith. Welcome to Earth, Will Smith. I think that he hasn't been that high on a note as of late, but I really liked him in this movie. He really brought his A game, and yeah, he can't sing that well, but hey, he can sing better than me, so I don't know. I actually liked him. He gave his own flair and style, and yes, he did the rap. I was waiting for him to do the Fresh Prince of Bel Air skit or something. I don't know. That was a missed opportunity. They should have done something like that. But I really liked him, and he was funny, but he was also very sentimental, very amazing in that role. Now, and Abu, pretty good. Obviously, I mean, it's a monkey. It's a monkey. The carpet. Oh my god, the carpet was. If you've seen Doctor Strange, the Marvel movie, you know the cloak that Doctor Strange uses has a life of its own. The carpet is essentially the cloak. It has a life of its own. Obviously, we all know that from the movie and all that. But he acted exactly like the cloak, like wiping away tears and everything. And I really liked them. So great. The carpet definitely stole the show in terms of non-verbal characters. What else? The Handmaiden Dahlia was also pretty fun, pretty good. But I know that a lot of people will probably not like her that much. I have that feeling. I have my spider sense is tingling. Anything else on the good? I mean, the songs. It's a remake, so you get the exact same songs, Whole New World, Prince Ali, Arabian Nights, Friend Like Me, and all those other ones, plus the Speechless one. But I really liked all of them. All of the songs were pretty great. Now for the bad. The bad, again, CGI wasn't that great, but it wasn't horrible. Like, if you see the Sonic trailer, that's horrible. That looks absolutely atrocious. No, this movie looks fine, passable in terms of CGI. Now, in terms of saturation, that's where my main problem is. If you look at the original is very colorful. And this movie is... I want to say that it's the Guy Ritchie effect, because all of his movies are always like this. They're always very low saturation. There's not that much coloring and all that, and that frustrates me. I love color. I love seeing movies that pop, and that are theming with color, even in the ones that are real life. That's why I mostly criticize a lot of the DC movies, because they're so grim and dark and all that. And no, put some color in it, make it vibrant. There's superheroes, for God's sake. And even Marvel sometimes kind of forgets that superheroes are bright, even if the storylines aren't colorful and all that, but still. So yeah, that's one of probably my biggest nitpick and criticism of the movie, is the whole not being that saturated. It should have had a little bit more of saturation, in my opinion. A little bit more reds, especially golds. When you get to the Cave of Wonders, there's supposed to be like piles of treasure and all that in the floor, but because they are so low saturated, it kind of blends in with the rocks, and it doesn't, like in the 1992 one, it's basically gold, a lot of gold, and then you can see it shining and all that, and very pretty and all. Here it just blends in with the Cave of Wonders was basically the Cave of Blunders, because it didn't look very inspiring, honestly. The rest of the movie has color somewhat, but that part, the Cave of Wonders, they definitely didn't think that one true about making it look like a cave of wonders, with lots of riches and all that. So yeah, that's my biggest gripe with the movie. My other two biggest gripes have to do basically one with the other, or tied one to the other. Jafar, Aladdin, bring me the lamp. He wasn't horrible. The guy that played, I don't know his name. The guy that played Jafar, he wasn't horrible, but he wasn't. It was cool that they made him another thief, kind of like Aladdin, like the polar opposite, different side of the same coin, kind of stuff. It was nice that they gave him that backstory, but I don't know, he wasn't intimidating in terms of physically looking like that, especially when you took off his turban. He just looked like another guy, like a rando in the street and whatnot. He wasn't menacing enough. Jafar is one of my favorite Disney villains. That street rat, Aladdin, you will bring me the lamp. Because again, Kingdom Hearts. And I love that Jafar. That Jafar is menacing. That Jafar is sleazy and cunning and all that. And this one, yeah, sure, you could say he was that, but he didn't sound like it, and he didn't look like it, and that was a little bit of a disappointment. And speaking of disappointments, they did my boy Gilbert Gottfried a bad one. I don't know who they were saying that they had cast someone as Iago, but I don't know who the hell that voice was. Iago basically is just a normal parrot. He just repeats whatever he hears and nothing else. It's not the talking parrot like in the original, where he's like, Master, but what about Aladdin, the street rat? What an asshole! And all that. That hurt me, because I like Iago as the second in command basically of Jafar. It's a flipping bird, his little spy bird. Those are my biggest gripes with the movie. Iago, Jafar, and the saturation. That was a little bit disappointing, honestly. And also the Sultan is, I guess, okay, I was gonna say that the Sultan is not short and chubby like in the cartoon, in the movie, in the original one, but he was all right. When I saw a clip of the Prince Ali song, I thought that his beard was it looked like these beards that you put on, and but in the movie it looked a little bit more realistic. It still looked like it wasn't his beard, It was actually nice to see that he wasn't the incompetent fool that he is in the original movie. That was also nice, that they retweaked him a little bit. Other than that, I really don't have any gripes, any problems. Raja was barely used, though. I wish that he would have had a little bit more to do, the Jasmine's tiger. But no, I guess that it would have been too many CGI elements at once. So I guess that's why they didn't utilize him that much in the movie. But yeah, I really really like this movie. I highly recommend it to any Disney fan, to any casual fan. I highly recommend it. Go see it. Go watch it. It was surprising to me that uh, the theater that I wasn't full. Wasn't that full? Although it was 8:50. I don't know. It was weird for a Friday night. No, Thursday night. Sorry. But yeah, I was surprised that it wasn't full. But still, it was a really good movie, and I highly recommend it. And I'm now looking forward to Lion King as well, because that's the next one that's coming up. So yeah, also go hear or listen or watch the video of Naomi Scott singing the song Speechless. That song, amazing, amazing, love it, love it. But yeah, this video is going on way longer than any other of my reviews. So I mean, that's what happens when I actually do really like a movie. I just throw it all out, leave nothing behind. So yeah, guys, until next time, may your hearts be your guiding key. And everyone who's been subscribing lately, thank you very much. We've just hit 500, so if you like my videos, if you like what I do, click like, share, subscribe, whatever, do as you will, you know. But always know that I love you guys. Thank you. Always. Till next time, boys. By next time, I mean very soon, because Aladdin is not over. We still have another video to do about Aladdin.